naturally, I have my eye on the game in the upstate, South Carolina taking on Clemson, this one in Clemson. And all of a sudden, this feels like a game, Randall, that could have college football playoff implications. Certainly, if you lose this game, you're out of the discussion. But if you're South Carolina, you're going into this game, I believe, with a 20-something% chance of making the CFP. If you beat Clemson, it goes to over 50% to make it to the college football playoff. Obviously, Clemson still in the discussion for ACC championship. Some things have to happen for the Tigers to be able to make it. But this, in all honesty, I think is one of the more underrated rivalries in the country. These two teams, this is a state that doesn't have professional sports. This is it. It's Carolina or it's Clemson. And you've got families, Randall, who don't speak to each other over the Thanksgiving dinner table because of what's coming up on Saturday. It was a lower scoring game last year. Clemson got the win at Williams-Brice, but the last time that South Carolina was on the road, they got a win over Clemson. So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Do you think they should be in the playoffs?
That's a loaded question.
That's a very loaded question.
I think South Carolina is playing like a college football playoff team.
Okay.
I think that it is really hard for Carolina fans to look at that LSU game, some of the questionable calls, that unnecessary roughness call on Garrett Nussmeier towards the end of that game, 2 pick sixes called back, Lenora Sellers not playing in the second half. If you take that game out of the equation, which you can't, I understand that, this is a 2-loss South Carolina team. Unfortunately, those other losses were Alabama and Ole Miss. So I think those teams still have to get in over South Carolina. But
Sellers has definitely been balling.